Hey everybody, Jem Schofield here with the C47 and another episode of Gearbox. So I'm in Plymouth, Indiana, and I'm hanging at Kessler Crane. Soon to be, I guess, we're just going to call this place Kessler, because over here you're actually going to see one of the components that will be part of the booth at NAB, and it is of course for the Kessler Fusion system. This, in fact, by the way, just so you know, this is a small studio at Kessler. If you've never been in the studio, this is what it looks like when you're doing product shots for new stuff for an upcoming trade show. And we're just shy of 3 weeks from NAB. To a manufacturer like Kessler, 3 weeks is like you and I saying we're going to leave for the show tomorrow. That's basically what 3 weeks means. But really cool stuff, like for instance, when you walk up to the booth, I'm assuming, right, this is where you're going to be pulling product literature from. So this is in fact going to be there, shared with Zacuto. So you're going to be seeing Kessler products, you're going to be seeing Zacuto products at the booth. And I've got a couple of things here which you may have not seen. Other stuff that I can kind of talk about, but not completely. This, of course, is my favorite because it is called a gearbox. And this is going to be part of the Fusion system. And if you go to KesslerFusion.com, you can find out about version 1 of that product, which is going to be, Chris is going to be shipping at NAB, just, no, short, like what, a month and a half after it's?
Limited release, about a month after.
Okay, so we're going to say about a month after, sort of a slow release, and then it's going to ramp up, and there's a lot of plans for this. This is probably, and I've been taking a look at some of the components for this, the most advanced motion control system, period, right? I mean, this is like sick stuff. It's crazy. So Eric and his team of mad scientists are working away at coming up with some really cool stuff. Another thing, you may or may not be aware of the Stealth line from Kessler, which is something that I've been waiting for because I love the Cine slider, but I've been looking for something that actually has this tension control. I don't usually use the crank that much, which you can get in the Philip Bloom model, but they have the Stealth line for those people who don't need that crank, and they do need this, which makes a big, big deal when you're using small camera systems that don't have a lot of weight to them. Well, this is something that is brand new, which will be coming to a box near you if you order it at some point, which is an 18-inch version of the Stealth slider. And for me, what's perfect about this is even the Traveler, if you try to fit it into sort of a normal suitcase, you'll have some problems with it. This can go anywhere. So this with, let's say, a Manfrotto 502 head is a killer combination if you're shooting with a longer lens. Let's go back to that Fusion thing, by the way. I know I'm being a little scatterbrained here. Chris and I were talking about the Fusion, and one of the things that I'm excited about with that system is from a documentary filmmaking standpoint, where you're doing interviews and you can actually program that thing to do basically a slide, you know, that dolly move, and then also pan at the same time, and then have that completely repeatable going in both directions. So that's going to be exciting. More on that to come. I'm also looking at cheese plates and mounts and all kinds of crazy stuff. There is a little thing coming at NAB that has something to do with mounting your camera system from Kessler, and that's actually pretty exciting stuff. So I don't know what to say other than the fact that it's 86 degrees here, and it's March 21st, which is insane, and some great stuff here, and I'll see you guys next time on Gearbox.